Your phone is stealing your life away right under your nose. But not just because it's super entertaining. Because it's taking your life away by making you believe you're not wasting it. Let me explain. Now, it's a common fact that social media is filled to the brim with slop and garbage. I mean, you have shit posts, drama, thirst traps, stupid reels. Basically a lot of gunk in the system. But every now and again within the trash, you find treasure. Some good educational content. Like how to cook a delicious meal, or how to talk better with people. Or, what I particularly like, how to write better stories. You see, I am a sucker for all things story related. Storytelling, character work, character design, object design. Heck, I have an entire collection on Instagram that is just stuff for stories. So if I find anything related to the arts that I really find cool, just put it in there. But besides those little snippets of gold, the rest is just trash. But that never stopped me from endlessly scrolling and looking for more education and hardly ever finding it. And that was when I realized the trap. Because you see, social media entices the learning part of our brains with the promise of new and valuable information. So it keeps us on these apps, continuing to scroll endlessly to look for new information to learn. And ultimately, we just keep on wasting our time and letting advertisements come on our feed. That's how these people make money. But let's be honest. Of all the stuff you've learned on Instagram, how much have you actually applied to real life? Like, how many of those recipes have you actually cooked? How many of those social skills have you utilized? And how many stories have you written with what you've learned? And most likely that answer is none. I mean, for me, that answer is none. But it is possible to take that and change it. All you need is a notebook, a pen, and a desire to make change. So here is the plan. Whenever you're scrolling on your phone and you come across a piece of valuable educational content, like say a recipe or a story idea, pull out your notebook and pen and write that shit down. That way, that valuable information is no longer just on your phone, but it's now on a physical piece of paper that you can go back to and look through easily. Then once you're done with that, you can close the book and go back to your search for more educational content. And once you're done scrolling, now comes the critical part. You're going to take what you've put in this notebook and apply it to real life. So if you have a recipe that you've just learned, you're going to take that recipe and cook it with your family. Or if you have a piece of social skills advice, you go out into the world and be social with that advice. Or in my case, if I learn a piece of drawing advice, I grab some more paper and start drawing. You see, knowing all this stuff is all well and good, but unless you actually bring it out into the real world and utilize it, all it's going to really do in your brain is just sit there and eventually fade away. So why not use it? Why not take this wonderful gift that we've been given, bring it into real life, and make it into something that can make your life better? Yes, y'all have heard me rag on about how social media is bad, but if you can utilize it to make a new hobby for yourself, to make an improvement in your life, I say go for it. But remember, use it with discipline and moderation, and only for gaining new hobbies. Once you realize you're starting to use it for less than that, just put it to the side and go back to your new hobby, and go on and enjoy your life once again. Well, thank you so much for watching the video, everybody. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.